Yo, 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 high value basketball. We are back, family, once again. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we drop in. Yo, back on ESPN First Take. They dropping the sound bites again. Stephen A. Smith is back at it. Got to give a nod to the Brooklyn Nets on this one because Stephen is basically saying, yo, he's got high hopes for Kyrie. He's saying Kyrie's got his head on straight. Kyrie got a chip on his shoulder. Kyrie is tired of, the folks talking their jibber jabber about him, and he is ready to come through this season and put the smack down. He finna open up the bag and he finna dribble, pull up hezzy all over the place to where he's gonna have an MVP caliber season. And that's according to Stephen A. Smith. And you know what? I got to give Stephen A. Smith for being a pretty good hype man. Steve, he's slowly bleeding his interest over there to the Brooklyn Nets because the New York Knicks ain't doing nothing. And as he has his weird infatuation with the team, he's slowly smartening up and allowing himself to ingratiate himself with the winning squad, or at least a team that has more winning than the team he's usually tied to. And for me, again, I'm a sports fan, but I'm not one of these crazies, yo. I'm down with associating myself with the neighborhood team, with the neighbor team, like especially if it's in the same city. So if I was a New Yorker, I'm claiming Brooklyn and I'm claiming the Knicks. Like you can kiss my ass. Like even if it was the New Jersey Nets, I'd claim both. Like I did that when I've always done that. Like just holding it down for my state. Like I say, I'm an Orlando cat. Orlando Magic, they doing what they doing. Yo, when LeBron went to the Heat, of course everybody was pissed, but as a native Floridian and a proximity Heat fan, like I say, because I could watch all their home games on my cable television because it's all a part of that same network. Shit, I was enjoying that. Like, why not be a proximity Heat fan? Like when I could watch all of the games, literally all 82 games, can't miss none of them. Might as well enjoy greatness and watch it while I can, right? So that's what Stephen A. Smith is doing, slowly leaning over here to Brooklyn and giving a nod to Kyrie. I gotta say, yo, I actually do believe that he's on to something. In one of my earlier videos, when I did a roster breakdown, I done pissed off all the Brooklyn fans because they was like, he don't even know basketball, man. Because I said Kyrie dribbles too much. Just to be honest and be fair, he does. Like, do y'all remember um, his Celtics tenure? Like, do y'all remember his early Brooklyn tenure? Like, bruh, like y'all gotta stop ignoring the obvious. The dude needs a superstar next to him so that superstar can take the lead and kind of take the ball out of his hands just a little bit in the necessary moments. Like, we not finna act like the dude is some perfect player and he's the person who needs to lead a team because we didn't seen him try that and it don't work. He gets way too into himself and his skills and his art form, and he thinks that he can lift the team up by himself. It's an admirable effort. I like that he tries to do that because I'm part of that era where like I say the Kobe's and the Jordans and all the Jordan wannabes where everybody was trying to do not say do it themselves, but like put the ball in my hands. I'm gonna send it home, type mentality. He does have that, so I do appreciate that. But for this coming season, considering how the roster is set up, I honestly do think he can have a ridiculous season. Like, because again, when he played alongside LeBron, the dude was just, I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing to watch. I mean, it really was ridiculous. LeBron took the bulk of the weight and the bulk of the attention. And so Kyrie was kind of free to stand in the gap and fucking just go off. You know what I'm saying? Like there was so many different times where Kyrie just went off when he was with LeBron. I can see the same thing happening now that he's gonna have KD with him, and as long as Ben Simmons is out there being a presence on the court, I actually think he can as well be a good influence on it because Ben Simmons is gonna play the point guard if he gets his act together, and Kyrie could just be that two guard who can catch the ball in his favorite spot and either boom pull up and shoot or do his hezzy and get to the rim like with immediate ease. And that's what I do believe is possible. And this is just a special nod here, actually, to seeing how it's going to be set up. Like, small segue to Ben Simmons. If Ben Simmons got his act together, if the offense gets into a good flow, yeah, as we know, Ben Simmons is one of those, he's a LeBron-like point guard where he likes to find open shooters. Look at the open shooters percentage Percentage of open shots from the corner for these Brooklyn players. Kyrie Irving, 45% from three. Kevin Durant, 54% from three. That's insane. Um, Joe Harris, 48% from three. Seth Curry, 48% from three. Patty Mills, 40% from three. And the new addition, TJ Warren, 42% from three. They got one, two, three, four, five. They got six dudes on the team who could hit 40% or better from the open corner three. And we know that's like fast, not fast break, but that is a coveted shot in the half court offense. And I can see Kyrie Irving being on a receiving end a lot of those Ben Simmons passes, man. And because of that, you know, I do believe that he is going to have him a very great season. Like I say, we got KD, taking some of the attention and some of the weight off. And then we got Ben Simmons, who's just a huge body, who's got a defensive presence, and who's going to run the point guard and facilitate. So, yeah, Kyrie can just go ham in the scoring, just go ham in playing his position, and go ham in being what he is best. So, shout out to Stephen A. Smith. Uh, Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. Shout out to the fans out there that's still mad at me. Love y'all. Hey, I do, like I said before, this is an Eastern Conference Finals team. I'm putting them right there. Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know after that because we got to see. I don't just be giving teams credit for the sake of giving it. They do got to earn it. So, hey, shout out to Stephen A. Shout out to Kyrie. Shout out to Brooklyn. Let's see what they do this season. High value basketball. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.